Hey everybody, it's episode 10 of it's the season finale of Better Call Saul. Are you tense? I'm tense. The only thing I remember from the last episode is that final scene where Lalo appears in Kim and Jimmy's apartment, and I think that scene just goes on, and it's like you're so tense. You start off tense here, and then you just raise and raise and raise and raise. And Kim took control, but did she take too much control? She certainly has made an impression on Lalo, and he's off to Mexico, right? So he's out of their lives, but I'm still tense. I'm still worried about Kim. So, especially since it's the season finale, what's going to happen in this season's finale? I have no idea. It's been a great season so far. We don't have too many things up in the air at the moment, so we're just gonna let the show tell us how it's going to end. Maybe we'll get some of those flash forwards as well. I always enjoy those. So, yeah, let's get into it, and let's hope that nobody dies. Let's cross our fingers about that, and yeah. Okay. Is she having PTSD about whether Lalo's out there? Is this like right after? It's right after. Okay. So long. Stay away forever, please. See, they're both in it now. Kim wasn't part of the game, but she's part of it now.
Hey, did you hear all that?
I heard enough to know she saved your ass.
Yeah.
So what happens next?
We'll see.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks for the reassurance.
Kim, I got the money. I was on my way back.
He's gonna tell her everything.
I thought I was home free. One of them put a gun to my head. Jimmy. Oh my God. I think we should get out of here.
Yeah. Have you considered moving to a different state? I hear Alaska's good this time of year.
Staying at a Motel 6 or the nail salon.
It's better to have more people around.
Maybe Jimmy would. It's just a weird theory. He could break up with her and just to keep her safe.
Am I bad for you?
That was what he was thinking.
Are you bad for me? You crossed the line. You're not going to do it again.
Yeah.
It's going to weigh on his mind. Yeah. So does the insurance cover the whole burning thing? Wow. Just gotta knock it and rebuild.
He took Varga with him. I'm thinking we should find a way to pull him out of there.
Gus doesn't care about him at all. Mike does. It's interesting.
Does Varga know there's going to be an assassination?
No one's told him, but he can make a pretty damn good guess.
The men I've chosen for this are highly skilled. They're the best in their business.
Okay, don't climb over the wall. Check. Guard duty. Yeah, he's got a gun. That's gonna do it. Hey! The gunfire of victory, of success, of celebration. Poor Nacho. And also Nacho's here. Yay!
Ignacio, él se va a quedar con nosotros
Yeah,
un tiempo, es un amigo mío.
He's here
These
forever.
are my people. Yolanda, she is the best cook in all of Chihuahua. You're gonna eat like you have never eaten before in your life. Tiro, Miguel, Gerardo, Raúl,
They shoot people for me.
all the rest of these fools. They're supposed to be guarding this place, but I just keep them around because they're so pretty, right? Come in. Oye, y la agüita de Jamaica, ¿no? Vamos a echarnos una de estas. con hielos cortos.
It's a lovely place, like, legitimately.
Morning. I didn't wake you, did I?
You're going to court?
Yeah, I have a hearing at 10.
Her
and I
pro
want to
bono
catch
people?
Oakley before I...
She's just like
Anything
right,
you could use the sleep.
right back into things. She's pretending not to care about stuff. Whereas Jimmy's like, what am I doing? I'm gonna get Kim killed.
Idea. What if we spend the whole day here? You know, this place has got everything. It's got a hot tub.
It's
I didn't
safe.
pack a swimsuit.
You don't think it's safe?
That's exactly what he's thinking, yeah.
Lalo has guys. If he finds one loose end, all it takes is a phone call.
What are they supposed to do? Just
Do you
lay
know
low
something you're not telling me?
for their entire lives?
No.
What about tomorrow? And the next day?
See?
Jimmy, what about next week?
I don't know.
Now, if Jimmy knew about the assassination that is planned, maybe his plans would make sense. You know, lay low until Lalo's taken care of. But he doesn't know about that. So, Kim has the right idea. Who are you calling, Jimmy?
Hey, it's me. I want an update.
Calling Mike? Hey, dude, I don't recognize.
I just want to make sure I'm spending my time where it'll do the most good.
Okay.
I got you.
Grant, just let me have some tricky ones. Think of all the extra time you'll have to...
Come on, Grant.
Egg stuffers.
Stop being bitchy.
I'll take 20. Today.
20. Hold this.
There you go. I've got more. You can have this, and this box over here, and this whole room. You can have this room as well.
Shelf.
All of these cases are pending?
Pretty much. DUI, trespassing, involuntary manslaughter, domestic violence.
Hearing a little bit of a
Or,
Breaking Bad of that
if you
tune
feel like you do
in the
want,
background. Just a little bit.
Ju-
We're just gonna chill here for a while,
Flashlight.
fixing cars.
When you talk to the boss, you call him Don. If he likes you, he's gonna give you a bump up.
If he doesn't, he's gonna
Hey.
drown you.
I gotta hit the head.
Yeah, al fondo a la izquierda.
Hello? Got reception?
Hay un portón en la parte de atrás del lugar de Salamanca. A las 3 de la mañana esta noche. A las 3 de la mañana.
Vas a hacer esto limpio, ¿verdad? Tiene por lo menos 7 hombres aquí, pero también hay varios ancianos que nunca le han hecho
Yeah,
nada.
we're gonna do it clean. We're gonna kill everybody. Nacho, don't grow conscience. He's thinking about his father and, you know, the innocents that get caught in the crossfire.
After that, I want you both to be
Hey,
thinking about how to
Howard.
parse out discovery. It's going to be done. Resource management.
Kim!
Kim,
Would you
Hang on
like a
a sec.
job? He's always offering
out
people
of
jobs.
curiosity, Rich let you go?
It wasn't up to him. I left.
I know it's a personal question, Kim, but can I ask why?
That is personal. And I have a busy day.
Spare me a minute.
Is this because of Jimmy?
There's something about Jimmy you ought to hear. A little while ago, I offered Jimmy a job at HHM.
And he,
I'm guessing he didn't mention it to you.
he thanked me for it in his own special way.
But then the very next night, he threw bowling balls over my front gate. A couple of weeks later, I'm having lunch with Cliff Main, and I'm accosted by 2 prostitutes. Jimmy had sent them to make a scene.
That's it. It's Kim.
And that's it?
Yeah, Kim doesn't care.
Sorry.
It makes no sense to drop a client like Mesa Verde, and I gotta think Jimmy had something to do with that.
I make my own decisions. For my own reasons.
Yep, the bowling balls and the prostitutes, nothing compared to cartel guns.
Open up, asshole!
That's
I
how
want
I
to talk.
visit my friends. That's what I do. This is hilarious.
I mean it.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Ah, there he is. Not a fan of the surprise pop-in, huh? Hey, the time
Come
has
in,
to
come in and
a
shut
level
your
with me, and
face.
I'm not- But from here on out, I gotta be kept in the loop, man.
That's not your
Oh,
concern.
come on. The story
You just want
crap.
some
I
peace
just
of mind, you know?
specific.
He came to his house. Come on, Mike.
If anything happens to her,
Exactly.
I can't do this.
All right. Lalo Salamanca is going to die tonight. This time tomorrow it'll be done.
That's the plan. That's a lot of money. I'll take it. Thank you. Thank you.
Tal vez. Hola, mi amorcito.
He's the life of the party. And the person you don't want to invite to your party. Only Lalo could do this with Don Nardi. Brought him a car?
Magnum PI. Qué hermosa. Tal vez hay algo en la cajuela, ¿no?
Gift within a gift. Ooh, it's the kind of gift he likes.
El hombre. A Ignacio Varga.
Do you want to promote this guy?
Es nuestro nuevo hombre en el norte. Es amigo de Tuco.
He's not like Tuco though, don't worry. Nobody's quite like Tuco.
Entonces estás bien aquí todavía.
Okay, this is your interview. Don't blow it. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
¿Qué es lo que quieres tú?
For my father to be left out of it? That's it.
Respeto. Yo no quiero tener que estar viendo por encima de mis
It's kind of part of the job, though.
Estás en el negocio equivocado, mi amigo.
Exactly.
Me caes bien.
Yeah, he approves. Good work.
Salud.
Salud. Now, will he open that door, that gate, at 3 a.m.? This assassination's going to go badly. We know that.
So, we're safe?
For now.
Thank God.
She was thinking about it.
So what's wrong? It's over.
This time.
Ooh, I think
There's not going to be a next time.
He's going to try and break up with her, I think.
I've been thinking a lot, and we should probably just check out and go home.
We already paid for the night. So I ran into Howard at the courthouse today.
He told me some interesting things.
Bowling balls? Destroying his car?
Yeah.
For what it's worth, that all happened before we
got married?
Yeah.
Before the 100% truth thing?
You know why Hamlin told me all that? It was for my own good. Like I'm
a little patronizing,
waiting for him to ride up on his white horse. He needed to be taken down a peg. What's next?
Kim is all Team Jimmy.
You went after his car, you went after his reputation, so...
There is nothing next,
I
Kim.
think slip him a Mickey, and then while he's out, we get out the old electric clippers, break into his house, replace all the fluffy toilet paper rolls with single ply. Ouch.
Oh, that's the worst. That's, of all the things they mentioned, that's the worst.
What if Howard does something terrible? No, I mean really bad.
What?
Like misconduct. You know what that'd mean for the Sandpiper case? A big class action suit?
I don't like where this is going.
How much of the common fund do you get?
We get 20%.
Forget it. Okay.
You don't throw things out there unless you want them to. Anyway, meanwhile, back 2:45 a.m. Well, there it is. 6 minutes to go. Tick-tock. I find it hard to believe that Lalo is ever sleeps.
Hey.
See? See what I mean?
Seat.
Do you see what I mean? He does not sleep. At all. Ever.
Another night owl, huh? You don't sleep?
Not tonight.
Yeah, I never sleep much. An hour, maybe two.
I'd rather get some shut-eye.
And yet here we are.
Nacho just wants some peace. He's not gonna get it. Now what? There's like a bunch of guys outside. What's he doing? Starting a fire?
There he is. I thought you got lost.
Yeah, just setting something up. Don't worry about that.
What the hell is that?
Huh? What are you talking about? you want to check it out while I let some people in?
Morons have no respect.
Go. Now or never. He's done it. Showtime. Nameless Assassins versus Lalo. I give them no chance.
Miguel, ya estoy harto de que me estés diciendo. Mire, yo no fui.
Get down. Give us an escape hatch, maybe? Something underground. Ironic. He's going to use this as a weapon. Well, now everybody's going to be awake. These are the best guys. See what I'm talking about? He could move. Speed crawling championships. Jeez. Maybe he'll bump into Nacho. Hey, you got out too? I wouldn't be surprised if there were countermeasures down here. You know, like charges that exploded if he presses a button. Now you're screwed, right? What were they thinking, going into that tunnel? At least they're making full use of their hotel time. Just gotta steal a few towels and then get out.
So what would you do with it?
The money?
I'd rent the smallest, shittiest office I could find near the courthouse and open a pro bono practice.
Okay. What would you do, Jimmy?
Say we'd buy a house.
Sorry. Last I heard, Sandpiper was willing to go to $26 million.
A third of that is 8.5.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not happening. We would have to hurt him. Might never be able to practice law again. He doesn't deserve that.
Exactly.
And who knows if we could pull it off.
He doesn't deserve any of that. Kim, where's your mind
We're
at?
talking about a career setback.
Kim, doing this, it's not you. Kim, you're shitting me, right?
Meanwhile, back at the death tunnel.
No sé qué. Yo sí sé. Les vas a hablar y les vas a decir que fue un trabajo difícil.
But it was successful. Yeah.
Pero que ya está hecho.
Lalo's dead. Is there a secret code for everything went foobar? Now, that's something unforgivable. And he's on the warpath. The end of season. What an interesting ending. Not so much the Lalo stuff, which is just like classic, you know, we knew he'd survive. Sent a bunch of nameless people, faceless assassins, to his place. They don't know the layout he does. It's happening very quickly. There's no real build up to it. Yeah, he was going to survive that every time. And now he's truly pissed, and he's going to rain hell down on who he thinks is responsible, and he's right. Because so I'll be interested to see how that happened. Like, what's going to happen now? What's he going to do? Does he know Nacho's involved? He must. Because he's not there. He's not... No dead body. Or maybe he could just assume that he ran away. I don't know. Kim has turned to the dark side. She's just completely... This is the story of how Kim turns from this moral lawyer to this... Hey, do you know all that stuff you've been doing, Jimmy? all the fun antics, the bowling balls, the prostitutes, all that stuff. Not only am I okay with all that, let's take it a step further. Let's go even further. Let's ruin somebody's career and reputation who doesn't deserve it. Maybe he sees himself as above them, and maybe he talks down to them a bit, and he's trying to, publicly save them for his, reading it in the worst possible way possible for his own self-worth and self-aggrandization and image. Maybe you want to take someone like that down a peg, but you don't want to ruin his entire career just for kicks. I mean, it's not just for kicks, it's for a lot of money that you could then use to do good, but it's so many steps over the line that Kim shouldn't be okay with it, and Jimmy shouldn't be okay with it, and it's weird to see Jimmy on the, what are we doing here, Kim? What's going on with you? Did she quit her job? Everything's so different for her now. She wants to do good, but then she's willing to cross lines. It's so... Yeah, at the start of the episode I was worried that Lala would have her killed, just on a whim. Now I don't know where her story ends. I don't know how dark her path goes. And I thought in this episode Jimmy would break up with her, because he'd see that he was bringing danger to her life, and she was on this bad road because of him, and that still might be where it goes. Because the soul in Breaking Bad is not racked with grief from her death. Spoilers for Breaking Bad. Do I need to do this? But breaking up, that would be fine. That's not a big thing. I don't know. Where does the next season go? We didn't get any of the flash forward stuff. This and I'm like, was this the final episode? I don't know if that it felt like a final episode of... I know it's the final episode, but triple checking this. Yeah, final episode. Because it feels like there could be another one next week where, Lalo is coming back all guns blazing, crosses the border with 2 machine guns in either hand on that car, Magnum's car. Yeah, Nacho's story was interesting this episode as well, where he's talking about him wanting respect and starting his own thing, turning bikers against each other. Don Lario was very impressed by him. So that's why I wonder if he's still going to be on there, if he's really going to get out, or if he's really going to stick with them and do something. His story is kind of up in the air too. We did have the comic relief of Saul going to Mike's house. Knock, knock, ding. Knock, knock, ding, dong. And causing all sorts of mayhem with the neighbors. But that was the only funny moment in the whole show. Whew. Yeah, this show makes things uncomfortable, makes you think. And going into season 6... they're really keeping you guessing, aren't they? You don't know which way things go. The Breaking Bad universe, it's over here. But you don't know how things get to there, what happens in between, what may be still happening during that Breaking Bad universe, what happens afterwards. Who survives, who doesn't. We don't know. What I do know is that I'm thankful and grateful for everybody who's watched me for the last 10 weeks, or maybe you only watched this final episode. Thank you. Hello. Check some of my other things if you want. I'll probably be hopping into this season of Westworld at some point over the next few weeks. Because I haven't been watching it, but I've been meaning to. It's just other things were on my plate. But other than that, yeah. I feel like there's more to talk about with this show, but anything I would say would just be speculation and throwing things up into the air and hoping things land in a sensible way. Yeah, I feel like something has changed inside Kim. That some part of her brain has just switched into a different state. And she's just going with it now. It's fascinating to watch that. She's sort of Breaking Bad in a way. Even though she wants to do good. You know? It's a weird one. It's a strange one. And I don't think Jimmy knows what to do with that either. He's expecting one thing from her and he's getting it something else. So it's, I could talk about it all day and could just go in circles completely. It was a fun episode. I like the escape tunnel. I like the machine gun down the tunnel. And that he uses the pan with the burning oil as a weapon. That was nice too. And the fact that Lalo never sleeps. That was fun. Yeah. See you next year. See you next season. Is it the final season? I think one of these seasons is going to be the final season. I think it might be the next one, but I'm not sure. But yeah, other than that, I'll see you on other things that I react to. And, well, I won't see you. You'll see me. If I saw you, that would be weird. What you doing over there? What you doing? So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys and gals, and I'll see you next time.